Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of a Multiplex movie melee. I'm just going to adjust my camera here. I don't like that. We got ourselves a trios match. We are working through our losers bracket here, if you will. I don't know. I don't know if we were going to call it that. It's the other bracket. Like these guys lost, so they're here. We got grumpy old men, which Jeremy Adams, Tony Durso, and Brian Michaels going up against Yousa in Big Doodoo now. uh, Nick Twohig, Igor Kasich, and Kaiser Wang. I hate all three of you for making me read that. You're gonna make me say that this entire match. I just have to point that out. But doesn't matter. We're here. Uh, you know, uh, I think both these teams and previously, even though they did lose, showed a lot of promise going into their first match. And obviously, I think both of them want the win here. They want to keep going because that's the way our round robin thing works. Uh, I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know if I gotta talk to like how technicalities and behind the scenes. Let's just bring in the first team. Uh, Yusa and Big Doodoo now. You got Igor, Iser, and Nick. Guys, what's up? Why'd you do this to me?
We just couldn't think of a better way to tell our opponent that perhaps they aren't under the best circumstances while playing us, and we are very articulate in telling them that. And Mark, I do feel bad that it is you because you've only delivered top-notch team names in your career. There are some other people I'd be less apologetic to.
All right.
So I'm not good at this trivia, so we're probably not going to do well. But they're pretty good. Maybe they'll carry.
Very eloquently put, Nick. Yeah, we're given that the working title of this match is Men versus Doodoo, we're expecting big things from our team. And yeah, let's see how this losers bracket treats us. Kaiser?
I think I just accidentally wiped some cream on my face and now it's got into my eyes, so I can barely open my eyes right now. But hopefully this match goes well and I can't open my eyes. Jesus.
At least you don't have to see the questions, so we're okay.
Man,
This is how I thought this would go.
Well, cool. We're gonna bring in your opponents today, which is a grumpy old men. Is Tony Durso, Brian Michaels, and Jeremy Adams. So guys, what's up?
Hello.
There we go.
Well, I think we're feeling good to be back here. If I can speak for Brian and Tony, was a really close match last time, and yeah, I think it just kind of lit a fire under us to perform a little better than we did last time, even though we did play a good match. And I'm excited to play with these guys again. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's not pretend it's not called the losers bracket. It's the losers bracket. We lost in the losers bracket. We're here, and now it's at the point where you are fighting for survival because now we won't lose one more match anywhere along the way, and we're done. It could be in this one. I'm hoping that if Kaiser can't open his eyes, that he can't write legibly, and then maybe we'll take some answers. That might help. I don't know.
I'm still pissed off about what happened last match. So, like, I was fine, and then the last match got brought up, and now I'm pissed off about it again. So, I guess
we'll use that.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to use that. So, let's rock and roll.
Alrighty. In that case, we're gonna move into round number one, which are whiteboard rounds. Like every whiteboard round you guys have ever done, you're gonna get 8 questions and 8 general movie categories. Each correct answer is worth a point. Any competitor here gets all 8 correct, they will be issued a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Teams get 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Are we ready to get going?
I feel like Paul Giamatti in the holdovers, but yes.
Me too, because I've seen that.
Great. Get started. Your first question. The category is sci-fi fantasy. The bioengineered humanoid beings are known as what in Blade Runner? Gotta pull up the clock here, or else I don't know what 15 seconds is. I mean, I could just count it and be like, but I only count so well if I do it aloud. So I'd just be like saying like 1,000, 2,000. I'm an idiot. No, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
Replicants.
Okay. Nick.
Replicants.
Brian.
Replicants.
Okay. Igor.
Replicants.
Tony.
Replicants.
And Kaiser.
Replicants.
Replicants is correct. Everybody gets that one. Moving on to our next question, the category of crime. Who directed the 60s crime film High and Low? So everybody knows this was a film. It was checked out beforehand. Some people gave a face as if they don't believe me it's a film. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nick.
Wrote down Brian De Palma, which is probably a bad guess.
You got it. Brian.
Akira Kurosawa.
Oh.
Okay. Igor.
Not Akira Kurosawa, but Sidney Lumet.
Okay. Tony.
Akira Kurosawa.
Yeah, that's wrong. Kaiser.
Well, I didn't know it was called that, but John Huston. Okay, fair enough.
All right. And Jeremy.
Akira Kurosawa.
Akira Kurosawa is correct. Grumpy old man taking the lead 6-3 with that. Going into your next question in the category of action adventure. Brian travels to what European city to save his daughter in Taken? Yeah. Peek behind the curtain. Whoever wrote this wrote cave instead of save. So, I had to adjust, because whoever wrote these questions, clearly doesn't know how to write. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
I said Paris.
Okay. Igor.
Paris.
Okay. Tony.
Paris.
Kaiser.
I have Rome.
Jeremy.
Paris.
And Nick.
Paris.
Paris is correct. Score is at 9-5. All three members of Grumpy Old Men still
What a way to
perfect.
make a living.
Going into your next question, the category of Oscars. Name one of the two films that won a screenplay Oscar for films released in 2019.
Oh, fuck my life.
Give it a little extra time. I wasn't talking for 5 seconds. I think, I don't know if that makes bad content or not. Although an argument can be made that me just talking is making bad content. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
Pen. Oh, I didn't say it, so I'll give that to you. Yousa, that is your first repeat. Your question again. Name one of the two films that won a screenplay Oscar for films released in 2019.
I definitely just used a repeat to finish writing a wrong answer, so I'm sorry about that, guys.
It's all good. Someone was bound to.
Well, you got 10 more seconds to think about it again for,
When you say
Unless-
a word 6 times in a row, no matter what the word is, it sounds weird by the end.
Yeah.
She doesn't notice that. Replicant.
I
was
might have fucked up the release date, but
by the
whatever.
end.
1. Pens down. Where the hell are we? Oh, yeah, we're at Igor.
I don't know if I messed up the release date. Parasite.
Okay, Tony.
Parasite.
Okay, Kaiser.
Oh, thank God you didn't fuck it up. Parasite.
Okay, Jeremy.
Parasite.
Nick.
I liked Parasite. I'm hoping the other one is If Beale Street Could Talk.
And Brian.
I said Jojo Rabbit.
Parasite and Jojo Rabbit are
Right.
correct. So 12-7 is your score going into your next question, the category of actors and actresses. Who appears in Days of Heaven, American Gigolo, and the Mothman Prophecies? It's a fun word to say. Mothman? What is that?
The worst superhero ever. Just hold up a light and just goes towards it.
Thank you for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tony.
Richard Gere.
Hey, Kaiser.
Tony Zhang is Richard the Dick Gear.
All right. Jeremy.
Richard Gere.
I definitely heard Deuce Bigelow, so I wrote Rob Schneider.
Well, he's kind of a dick too.
Brian.
Richard Gere.
Okay. Igor.
As he is affectionately known, Richard the Dick Gear.
Affectionately known. Okay. Richard Gere is the correct answer. So still all three members of Grumpy Old Men stay perfect. Going into your next question in the category of comedy. What happens which prevents Fletcher from lying for one day in Liar Liar? I just need what happens. What keeps him from doing it? Could be anything, because just have that there. Good Lord. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kaiser.
He makes a promise. Something. Jim Carrey.
Alrighty. Jeremy.
His son makes a birthday wish. He can't lie.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Nick.
His son Maximilian makes a birthday wish.
Okay. Brian.
His son makes a wish.
Okay. Igor.
His son makes a wish.
Okay. And Tony.
His son makes a wish.
Yeah, his son makes a wish. His son makes a birthday wish. That's
So
both
his
those
son
are-
is from a Make a Wish. Is that what it is?
18
Dying,
to 11
Kaiser.
is your score going into your penultimate question in the category of coming of age / teen. Woody Harrelson's character has what profession in Edge of 17? So I don't think we've asked anybody what's somebody's job yet. We haven't gotten to that part in our show today, so it's happening in round number 1. 7th question. Just gotta know what people are doing for a living here. 5, 4. Let's go about fun stuff in movie trivia. 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, we're back around to Jeremy.
Teacher.
Okay, Nick.
Teacher.
Ryan.
Teacher.
Igor.
A pet store owner.
Tony.
Teacher.
And Kaiser.
I don't know why I thought he was a principal, but I wrote principal.
Teacher is correct. He is just a teacher. So so with that, Grumpy Old Men up to score to 21. Yousa is there at 12, going into your final question, round number 1. In the category scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for Chinatown, Hoosiers, and L.A. Confidential? Should say, though, it is not quite. It could be the last question, but all 3 of Grumpy Old Men would have to miss for it to not be,
I'm missing it.
the last question. So,
Um,
see what happens here.
I could have gotten a perfect round if I had these easy questions.
1, pens down.
oh, I didn't hear countdown. Shit.
Oh, okay.
That's like I didn't know it anyway. Don't worry about it.
Well, anyway, go on to Nick.
LA Confidential sounds familiar. Something with James Horner.
Got it. Brian, nothing, right? Yep. Okay, Igor.
I don't know, Elmer Bernstein.
Hey, Tony.
Jerry Goldsmith.
Would be my other guess.
Kaiser.
I say Elmer Bernstein.
And Jeremy.
Jerry Goldsmith.
Jerry Goldsmith is
I was gonna
correct.
write that too. Shit.
Ah!
Yeah, I was
All I heard was one. I didn't hear
Oh,
five,
yeah,
four,
we,
three,
we
two.
still have the whiteboard, Tony. I was putting my whiteboard away.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy and Tony get the perfect rounds on that one. So they will both be getting a bonus question, which means please hold on to that whiteboard. Here's your bonus question. What was the final film to feature a performance from Heath Ledger?
Fuck. God damn it.
I guess I was
I
like, this
love
sounds
this-
familiar.
I
must
love
be
this
a-
movie. Holy
like,
shit.
it must be a Star Trek composer, because I looked at all the movies that the Star Trek guys did. Like,
I love this movie
one.
so much. God damn it.
4, 3,
So Paris. Paris sounded
One.
weird after 6 people said it.
hands down. Let's let's go to Jeremy.
The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, Tony, nothing. No.
I have Mr. Megorium's Wonderful Emporium. I couldn't remember what the fuck it was called.
That came into my head too. Similar time.
Parnassus is great. Where is my master?
The correct answer was the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. So Jeremy does get through. Perfect round with that.
Good job, Jeremy.
Getting Grumpy Old Man score up to a whopping
Where is my
24
marker?
points. With Yousa and Big Doodoo at 12. So with that, moving to round number 2, which is our wheel round. It's our world famous wheel round in which teams get to spin our wheel. If they like what they spin on the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can elect to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. Each category that they're going to get, they got to answer 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, or they can check down to multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing. So, guys, watch your ass on those. Seriously. The categories that can be spun on today are 90s action and 1990s, selected by Grumpy Old Men, as well as fandom, comic book movies, which is Yousa and Big Doodoo strength, as well as action adventure, war, biopics, and drama, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Grumpy Old Men, you are ahead. Do you like to spin first or defer?
Do you guys have preference?
Is there a strategy? Do we go second so that I think is that the strategy when you're ahead?
I
I'm
mean-
thinking-
That's what we did last time, but I don't know, it didn't work out for us. But we're ahead this time, so you want to let them go first?
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
go
fine
second.
letting them go. I mean,
Alright.
I like the wheel anyway, so it's
Yeah.
So official, it's our turn.
Yeah, we'll defer.
Thank God. I thought we weren't even going to be able to play in round 2. Cool.
Right.
There would have been a strong chance of that.
Yousa, this is your first spin. You land on drama. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Really?
Might as well just respin it. Yeah.
Let's
respin it.
respin. Why not?
You got it.
Can't get
This
worse
is
than
your
that, I think.
And wow,
mean,
look at that.
Sure.
Land on
Yeah.
drama again. So take off the wheel, and I will give you your question in drama because who the fuck else is gonna do it if I don't do it? Right. Anyway, you guys ready for your questions in drama?
Sure.
Sure.
You got it. First question. CC Baxter, Fran Kubalik,
Kubalik.
and Jeff Sheldrake are characters in what classic drama?
Mr.
The
Mom.
apartment. Is the apartment.
Oh,
Got
The
it.
apartment,
Yeah.
final answer.
okay, good. That's what I was going to say too.
It's true.
The apartment's correct. 2 points.
Jesus.
Okay. Anyway. Your next question. The Green Mile takes place in what southern U.S. state?
I think it's.
I want to say
I
Mississippi.
want- I was between that and Alabama.
I was also.
5,
Hang on.
I'm
I
not
actually
sure for it.
3.
Should we get a repeat?
Yeah, repeat it.
Repeat the
Repeat.
question.
Okay, that is your second. Repeat your question again. The Green Mile takes place in what southern U.S. state?
Because I know like Delacroix from Louisiana, but I don't think it takes place in Louisiana, right?
I'm not sure.
Because there is the Cajun guy played by Michael Jeter. Do we just go multiple?
just-
But I don't know.
4, 3,
Multiple?
2.
Multiple.
Multiple choice.
Right, and multiple choice options are A, Alabama, B, Georgia, C, Arkansas, or D, Louisiana.
I think it might be Louisiana because I'm thinking of like there's a lot of like marshes and stuff like where the guy kills the two girls and they find Michael Clark with the two girls.
It was like
They're
a
in,
yeah, it was. I mean, the
Okay.
only reason I thought Louisiana was because of Michael Jeter, but I still think it might be Alabama. I think we should go with our gut.
2.
You go.
Alabama, final answer.
That is incorrect. Going over to Grumpy Old Man for the 1-point steal. Is it A, Alabama, B, Georgia, C, Arkansas, or D, Louisiana?
It's Louisiana, right, guys?
I believe so. I haven't watched it in a long time. So
It's been a long time.
That was the first thing I thought in my head when they asked the
Yeah,
question.
go
Was
for it.
Louisiana?
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
go for it.
Louisiana, final answer.
That is correct for the 1-point steal.
Sorry, guys.
I was gonna say it and then I chickened out.
Yeah.
All right. You say your next question. Who plays Glory Dodge, Josie's friend and coworker in North Country?
Frances McDormand? I know she's in the movie.
I think so. Maybe. It's not the lead,
One-
so yeah. She's the only other one I know in that movie. Do we just
yeah,
shoot for it?
4,
Yeah.
3.
Frances
Go.
McDormand, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Mark, our name is Doodoo.
All right, Doodoo, your next question in drama. In Kramer versus Kramer, what industry does Ted Kramer work in?
Advertising.
Okay.
Advertising, final answer.
That is correct for another 2 points. And this is Doodoo's final question there, round 2 round. What did Cassie study in college in Promising Young Woman?
No.
Haven't seen it. No idea.
Oh, I have a feeling I might know what it is, but I need multiple choice.
I mean, we'll need multiple
What are you
choice,
thinking?
otherwise we're just
We should
shooting.
just
But
throw.
It's something like modeling or like business related, but
Repeat the question, Mark.
sure.
All right, that is Doodoo's final repeat. Your question again. What did Cassie study in college in Promising Young Woman?
yeah, I'm not sure. I need multiple.
Like literature. I mean, you said modeling. That's not really a degree. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah, you'd be
English lit. Dance.
something
I don't know.
It's something that like, isn't like conventional. I think.
4.
I guess we'll go multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A, medicine, B, law, C, forensic analytics, or D, psychology.
I think it's psych. I'm not sure. My best guess is psych.
Sure. That sounds like a good enough answer to me because I have no idea.
4.
Promises.
Psychology. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Going over to Grumpy Old Man for the 1-point steal. Is it A, medicine, B, law, C, forensic analytics, or D, psychology?
It's 100% medicine, guys. She just
Yep.
wanted to be a doctor. Yeah. A, medicine, final answer.
Oh really?
That is
don't know
correct
that.
for
Okay.
1 point. With that, I have Yousa and Big Doodoo getting their score up to 18. With those steals, Grumpy Old Man gets their score up to 26. So we
going
will
underwater now, Okie Day.
bring back up the wheel for it. This will be Grumpy Old Man's first spin. And you land on biopics. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think it's good. What do you guys think?
I would spin again personally, but I don't know.
Yeah, but if we get like the hard fandom questions, I mean, I think we have a better chance of ending this thing with biopics than we would if we got hard fandom.
Where are you at, Tony?
Yeah, I agree with Jeremy on this one. I'd rather
All right.
like play it safe. I think between the three of us, we can work through this.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to get all 10 points, to end it out. So we just need to do pretty good. Yeah. Okay, we can stay in with it?
Yeah. 5 picks.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
take biopics.
Alrighty. Stick in my biopics. There goes the wheel. All right. Your questions in biopics. Emil Hirsch, Diego Luna, and Josh Brolin have supporting roles in what 2000s biopic?
It's milk.
Is that milk?
Milk,
Milk.
final answer.
Well, it's not Malk. Milk is correct for 2 points. Your next question.
I see you, Mark.
Who directed Walk the Line?
James Mangold.
Yep, James Mangold.
Yeah, James Mangold, final answer.
All right. That is correct for another 2 points. Your next question. The biopic Hitchcock follows the director and his wife during the filming of which of his films?
Psycho.
I haven't
It's
seen
Psycho.
this one, so
Yeah, it's absolutely Psycho.
right.
Psycho, final answer.
One more, Mark.
Okay. All right. Your next question. At the beginning of the film Gandhi is a young lawyer practicing law in what country?
England.
it's South Africa.
It's South Africa, not England? Oh.
Yep.
You're right. I remember British accents, but that makes sense for South Africa.
He sounds very
Right.
confident, so go with it. Yeah.
You're
South
really
Africa,
confident.
final answer.
And your winners,
Nice.
Grumpy
Jesus.
Old Men. The correct answer was South Africa. So with that, throw Grumpy Old Men in the back for right now, and we'll talk to fortunate second place finishers Yousa and Big Doodoo now. Guys, they didn't miss very many questions, and it's really hard to beat an opponent who doesn't miss. It I think it kind of sucks you guys have to go out this way, but how do you guys feel after that?
I mean, me personally, for some reason, I somehow always get my worst round ones playing trios. Like, I have no idea why. I think like a lot of the questions that I missed today, especially in the round one, I was like between teacher or principal. I was between Goldspin and Bernstein, oddly enough. And I knew that his son has something to do with the bursary, but I forgot exactly what. So to me, it was just like, this or that. I just flipped the wrong way. It happens.
Yeah, I don't know. Sucks to get knocked out, but you know what? What can you really say or do when Brian, Jeremy, and Tony almost all go perfect the entire round one and then roll their round two? So yeah, I don't know. Thought I played okay in round one, better than my last game. Mad that I talked us out of Louisiana, but outside of that, it's not like it really would have mattered other than getting us maybe a few more points. Yeah.
Yousa in Big Doodoo now.
Okay. I'm not really 100% sure how to end this because I mean, this
Because
does.
usually you'd be like, "Who do you guys want to play next?" But like, we're done.
Nobody.
That's
We don't want to play
that
anyone.
is
Mark.
photo, but that is photo by the gods in this.
I mean, I don't know. Like when we do trios
Just-
again, who do you
just
guys
keep
want to be
saying-
with?
Just keep saying Jar Jar quotes until Mark gets uncomfortable and ends it. Oh, I can't think of Jar Jar.
How
quotes.
rude!
How would
How would?
Nisa like this?
I think that's good enough for now. Thank you guys for coming in today. To stick you all backstage and bring your winners today. Grumpy Old Men. There's Tony, Brian, Jeremy. Yeah, guys, this was really dominant. There's really no other way to explain it. If Brian had heard me count down, there would have been all three of you riding in that perfect right in a 9th question in round 1.
And I knew that
you
one
ra-
too.
you got every question you were asked in round 2, is even the steals. So I you guys are gonna put the fright in anybody who has a loss at this point, and honestly, the people who don't have a loss. How do you guys feel after that?
This was our plan all along. We purposely tanked that first game to get into this bracket and just dominate our way to the finals. Right, guys? That was totally a plan, right?
I'm learning it now, but I believe it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I wasn't in on the plan, but obviously it's been
Hey, it
working.
worked out. It's working. Yeah,
Okay.
I just want to say, I'm really glad I keep playing with these guys. I think there were a couple hiccups when you got 3 people, it's a lot. Like playing with 2 people is tough as it is to just kind of like be on the same page. But with 3, I just think we needed that first game to kind of work out the chemistry and the kinks.
Yeah.
And we did that with the vengeance. Tony took us home, got us the win at the end there, which kind of it really makes up for what happened. You forget about the last match. I mean, and we all were doing what we needed to do, and it felt great. And more than anything, no matter what happens, I get to play with you guys again, and that's really awesome. It's a privilege to be here. Last match hurt, but man, this is awesome. I'm feeling good. They put this thing together, and Multiplex is trying something kind of out there, and it means that I get to play with guys like this. It's so great.
And I think that we also just learned to trust each other more.
Yeah.
It's like if Tony came up with something right away, or Jeremy came up with something right away, we're like, you sounded confident. We trust you. Go.
Yeah.
There's last time we kind of debated, and we should just learn to trust each other. So it worked out.
Yeah. No, this definitely. I mean, obviously, it's like if we're all 3 of us are in the zone, I don't see anyone who can beat us.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're putting up 34 points after 2 rounds, that's a pretty tall task for anyone. So.
And like with the general category round, we didn't get like our main strength either. Like, look what'll happen if something like that happens too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think we're in a good position to keep going and such. And I mean, hats off to Nick, Igor, and Kaiser, though. I mean, obviously, I mean, it sucks losing this way for them, but
yeah.
I mean, my hat's off to them because they're all 3 good guys. So
yeah, I think there's some talent there. It's a shame, they won't be able to play as a trio anymore, because I just think it kind of shook out that way today. But although they're good players, and it was on our face.
I am getting some word that we can't tell you who we're not sure. Either that, we can't tell you guys who you're playing next. I would imagine it's probably somebody who also won in this winners bracket. Or in this losers bracket. I don't know if you guys are keeping track, or if you guys just want to play whoever. I don't think it doesn't matter.
I'm not keeping track. I'm just kind of playing whatever comes down the pike. I'm excited to play with these guys, and whoever wins that match and gets to us, it's going to be awesome to play them, because they're probably got some steam going, and we'll have a good match.
I just want to play a team that's not going to pick Fandom and comic book movies. That's twice in a row.
Nice. That would be nice.
I was going to say that would be a nice change of pace.
We're going to end up getting that one of these days if we keep doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, congratulations, guys. Put you backstage for now. And I think as they said it, I don't do the record keeping here. I don't keep track of any of that stuff, but I imagine 34 points is probably the most we've seen after 2 rounds. So, probably record. I don't know. It could be. If there's a graphic here, before, it probably answer your question. So Grumpy Old Men moving on, very dominant. It is sad to see Yousa and Big Doodoo go. I would imagine we're doing this again. I don't know. Better luck next time. And sorry. Hopefully, have a better luck in I don't know the other aspects here in multi. God, I'm really rambling like a motherfucker here. Let's just say goodbye, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everybody else who showed up here today, as well as like Yousa, Big Doodoo, Igor, Kaiser, and Nick, as well as your winners today, Grumpy Old Men, Tony, Brian, and Jeremy. I was here to guide us through this, but also keep in mind, thank everybody who helps put on this show and put on this content. Until then, or until next time, anyway, be well.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a fair.
Bye-bye.